Hello, SID1 here. Today's video, we are back with another video today on another anime topic today. In this video today, we're going to do a top 9 of my favorite sports animes. Um, how many of you guys like sports animes? I know there's some pretty good ones out there. Um, I think my very first sports anime that I've ever watched, and I kind of went and watched some other ones here and there, would be the Hockey, which is the men's boys volleyball anime show, which I really love very much. I think that's probably one of my favorite sports animated ones right now, and I know it's a pretty popular one for a lot of people too. So a lot of people seem to enjoy it, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's definitely an anime to worth watch, and it's definitely one to actually go back and rewatch too, because the storylining and the characters and the show and stuff are really good. Um, it's pretty cool, pretty good anime show. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys my top 9 favorite ones that I liked, and tell me what you guys think. And if you guys have a favorite sports anime you guys like that you guys thought was pretty good, comment section below. Let me know. I'd love to know, and might be something worth check out for me too, because I like to check out new animes and stuff as well. So at number 9 we have the anime Free. Now, what is Free? Free is a swimming sports anime show, and it's actually a pretty good anime show. It's with these 4 or 5 guys. They're on a swimming team, and they're competing for the swimming championships and competing for their school and stuff like that on the swim team. It is a very good. It's a very good. I think it's a very good anime show, and especially with the sport of swimming and stuff. Um, the art and the storyline is actually pretty well good and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. And um, I think it's a pretty good anime. And it's definitely one to try. Um, I don't know a whole lot about swimming, like the sport of it, but it definitely does kind of teach a little bit of like a lot about it and everything. So, at number 8 we have Prince of Tennis, which is the tennis anime show. I think Prince of Tennis is actually a pretty good anime show. I enjoyed the story and everything, and the matches and everything. I also enjoy Christopher Sabbath's voice that voices the tennis manager and stuff. I think it's kind of funny. Um, I really enjoy. I do really enjoy familiar voices from other anime shows that are pretty cool to be on other stuff, and it's kind of interesting how those voice actors progress and stuff. So, but Prince of Tennis is a very good anime show, I think, for the sport of tennis, and I've really enjoyed that one as well. And then at number 7 we have Run with the Wind. This is basically a track and field like anime, or a running distance like anime show. Um, it's about the sport of running, so it's a really good anime show. It definitely has really good story. The art is really good. The characters are really well written down and stuff and everything else. And there's a really good scene and a really good scene moment in the movie where he's running and stuff, and there's the other guy that's trying to like catch him and everything. I find that little scene really kind of interesting, because it's like very. I find it very written, and not only that, but I think the graphic of it is like just beautiful, beautiful work. And that's why I think Run with the Wind is a good number 6 one. It's definitely one I recommend to people to watch too. So, another one we got here at number 6 is Days. This is a soccer anime show. Um, it has kind of a, both the girls and boys kind of play on the same team together. So it's actually a pretty good anime show that I really like. I know there's some other good soccer ones out there, but Days I thought was a pretty good one. I haven't really watched Blue Lock or Captain. I forgot the name of that one. I don't want to butcher it, but if you guys can fix that one for me, that would be great. I just don't want to butcher it. Um, I know it's called Captain something. I heard that's actually a pretty decent one as well. Um, but other than that, that's about it. I find it very good though, and I definitely would recommend Days to everybody. So, at number 5, we have a baseball anime called The Big Wind Up. I really enjoyed The Big Wind Up, um, especially its 2 seasons that it had. I wish they would actually do another one or a movie of it, just to kind of finish more telling the story of it. So it's about this kid who plays for a baseball team, that actually a baseball team, and he's a very good pitcher. He's a really good pitcher, but the thing is, they always give him a hard time. They make fun of him. They treat him like crap. Eventually, he moves to a different school, and the school he moves to, he's a bit more accepted than the school he was originally at. So, in moving to a new school, it's hard to play for a team because you had all that pressure on you from the previous school you played. And and later on when he plays for this new school, he does grow later on and progresses better. And there's kids that are trying to help him, because he does struggle with anxiety, and then not just that, but he has a hard time because everybody always yells at him. But he's a very good pitcher. He's pretty very good pitcher. Um, but yeah, it's definitely an anime show worth watching. It's definitely an anime show where you watch where you're making friends and trying to make friends in the show. You're trying to make a better self of yourself, like anime. So it's really good. It's a really good sports anime, I think. And there is other baseball animes like Ace Diamond. I haven't watched that one yet. I know it's a very good one, and I'm trying to think of some other ones out there too. But I know Ace Diamond is one that's been recommended that I should try out. Um, at number 4, we have Kurokono's No Basketball. I actually really enjoyed this anime for a basketball anime. It's actually pretty cool. It definitely has that Dragon Ball Z like esque in a basketball sports, because there's other characters, other teams in the show. They have that one athlete that's a very good athlete. They have one athlete that's on the show that's a very good 3 point shot that shoots from any 3 point shot you can think of, and he's a very intelligent person. The other person is just very good at dunking the ball, and the third one, he has a very good skill of passing the ball. So it's a very good anime show that people have different traits, different abilities, and different skills and things they can do on the court. So it's a pretty good anime show to watch, especially for a basketball anime show. I definitely would recommend it to people. I do believe there's only like a couple seasons of that anime. I do believe 2 or 3 at least, but I've heard it's a very good one. That I've watched it anyways, and I definitely would recommend it to everybody. At number 3, we have Intentional D, which is a street racing anime, and it is an anime classic. Um, I put this one as a sports anime. I would put like a hockey anime and stuff on here, but there's not very many hockey anime shows out there. And I've learned that hockey in Japan is not a very big sport there. I mean, there's ice skating, but I'm not very big into ice skating. I do know that they did come out with a actual hockey one called Orange Team. I haven't really checked it out myself, so I didn't really put it on my top 9, so I don't know anything about it. Um, Intentional D is a street racing anime, and it's classic, and it's definitely worth watching, especially for what it is, and the famous car that it comes from. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like a Toyota something, but it's a very cool anime show of street racing. It definitely has that somewhat Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift like anime style racing, but it's very good. I find it very good to watch, and it's very good. I definitely would recommend it to everybody, and it's a classic anime too. So, at number 2, we have Pedal. Number 2, Pedal is basically a bicycling anime. It is a very good anime show. It definitely has a really good. It definitely does have a very good story to it and everything about bicycling and stuff like that, and doing your bicycle races, your distances, and I do believe the story is to one day race on the Tour de France, which is a very famous bicycling race in Tour de France. I do believe it's actually a pretty good anime show, and it's definitely worth watching, especially the training and all that type of stuff. Definitely has a good story arcs. Has a few good story arcs. A few story arcs, and also has very good characters, and there's a lot of really good supporting characters in the show too. And I definitely would recommend it to anybody. Pedal is the name of it, and I will put these on the comment section below for y'all to check out. At number one, we have Hakiyu. Hakiyu is number one. It is the volleyball sports anime, and is definitely probably one of the popularest ones that I've seen that a lot of people would recommend and that do like. I enjoyed it for what it is. I enjoyed the characters. And it's pretty cool to see the other teams because, like, when you watch the show, um, when you get further into the show, there's other teams, but I liked how they had on a few episodes where it focused knowing who these other teams are and their characters and their players and their stories and how they've started playing volleyball and stuff, what got them into it. Um, I find it very cool to, explore these other characters and stuff, but it's about this one main team and it's about this one kid on the team. He's a short player, but he could jump long distances and just spike that ball wherever he wants. And it's a really interesting anime show, and I definitely find it a very good one to watch for a lot of people, and definitely would recommend it to a lot of people as well. Haikyuu is a very good sports anime, and it's definitely one that I watched all the way through the bitter end. Um, because there is some of the sports anime I haven't watched all the way through that I need to go back and refinish. But Haikyuu is definitely one I watched all the way to the bitter end. It's a very good anime. I definitely would recommend it for sports people if you're not really into sports anime. That one is definitely one I would go with first, and it definitely does kind of like has a pretty good feel to it. So I definitely would recommend it to people. Um, but that is about it for you guys today. If you guys have any sports recommendations for me, comment section below. I'd love to know. And tell me what your guys' favorite sports animes are. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit your button as always. And I'll see you on the next video. And goodbye.